Yes, good afternoon, students. I'm giving 5 minutes for joining the class. After 12:40, I will not take attendance, and those who join after 12:40, I just give them absent, okay? Only 7 students join still now. Let's see how many students join the class. Tasneem Saba present. Who is Ajmeri Khatun? If I don't understand the name as per you given here, the student's name, then he or she will be absent. Okay, keep it in your mind. In school list, if I not found the proper student's name as you are showing on the YouTube link, Ajmeri Khatun, I don't know who is Ajmeri Khatun, so you are absent. Whoever you, if you now inform me, you absent. From next time, you change your name, then you appear the class. Vinayak Sharma. Present. Payal Kumari. Payal Kumari present. Then Sunita Kumari. And those who left the class, between class going on, once again I absent them. Okay, keep it in your mind. This also. What is Sunita Kumari? Sunita Kumari. Sunita, yes, present. Kumkum Jena, present. Sneha Kumari, present. Kumkum, present. Shayan Datto. Shayan Datta, present. Tanisha Kumari, Aditya Yadav. Aditya Yadav. Tanisha. Tanisha. Aditya Hasina. Hasina, present. Ajit Prasad. No one is here, Rajiv Singh. So I don't know who is Rajiv Singh. So that's why whoever you absent. Okay. Okay. Now I'm starting the chapter 9, public facilities. Okay. So taken the attendance is complete. Now all of you open your chapter, but you just listen today, okay? Because there is some stories are given, but I'm not reading the story as per the book given. You will read the story and try to understand. If you face any problem, then I will help you for understanding the chapter. But now as a whole, just I'm discussion with you what is actually public facilities. So we know that there is a first one point is there, water and people of Chennai. So here one stories is given that maybe the Chennai people, those who suffering from the water for the water, they need more water, and maybe the diseases are coming from the water. Whatever, there is a one story given. So you read the story when you get the time. But the main thing is, what is public facility? Public facilities actually that can be which is can be shared by many people, and that's for the common people. So public facilities, that means which facility we get from the government, and we can use it all the time, and we have to right for enjoy that facilities. These are the public facilities. Rajiv Singh, you are new student. Do you know what is your section? Maybe section C if you are new student. Okay, I will verify. Today I accept your response, and I add your name in my where I taken the attendance. Then I verify with the school. Okay, Rajiv. So don't worry. I note down your name. When you have taken the admission? Rajiv, tell me here. Don't do the personal message now, okay? Because I'm using this mobile phone. So here, you please tell me when you have joined the school. Tell me when have you, in which month you have taken the admission, Rajiv? After 12:40, I will not take attendance, and I will not means take their attendance, and they will be known as absent. Okay, they'll be declared as absent those who coming after 12:40. So Rajiv, please tell me, hurry up, that when you have taken the admission, in which month? Don't waste the time. This month. Okay, good. Then I will clarify your name with the office. Okay, thank you. So what I have told, see the board there is given also the same point I have written, that public facilities that can be shared by many people, and that's for common people. Okay, that means which facility enjoyed only the common people, and which is distributed all over the country for the common people. These all are the public facilities. So what is the example of public facilities? Like transportation system, healthcare, school education, electricity, water issues. So the sanitation, these all are the facilities which we can enjoy, and from where we get it from the government. Actually, government takes all the responsibilities for providing the public facilities. So who provides us to the public facilities? Who provides? Government, yes. Government takes all the responsibility to give the public facilities to the common people, because in our country we know that there are so many categories of people there. Maximum those who are belong from the poverty line, they not be enjoy the facilities from their own self. If government hasn't provide these facilities, then it's impossible to get for us. Okay. Now the next there is next part given in your book, page number, I don't know as what is your page number. Anyway, water as part of the fundamental life to fundamental right to life. So as per that, we can say that water, which is too much necessary for us, if transportation we not get, if we not get transportation system for few days, still we can avail him in our avail, but if we not get water properly, then we just not avail in our country, in our city, in our area, because water is very much needed thing, which is most important public which is most important facility for us. So water is very much essential for life and good health. Not only it is necessary for us to be able to meet our daily needs, but safe drinking water can prevent many water related diseases. Yes, from water actually we suffer from so many diseases. So we need the clean water properly. Every country, every city, for and for every people, this has to be achieved, the good and clean water. So over water related, India has one of the largest number of cases of disease such as diarrhea. Yes, diarrhea. When we suffer from diseases like stomach pain, okay, and stomach any type of problem which is coming from our stomach, so that means we are drinking the bad water. That's why actually we are suffering from the bad diseases, diarrhea, dysentery, cholera. These are the maximum dangerous type of diseases which we get from the unclean water basically. Over 1,600 Indians, most of them children below the age of 5, reportedly die every day because of water related diseases. Yes, we actually don't count, never count it as a country basis, that, but here is given one just calculation or equation, that over 1,600 Indians, most of them children, those who are children and those who are below age of 5, maximum they are suffering from the water disease, and maximum they are not be maximum they are die for the water related diseases. This death can be prevented if people have access to safe drinking water, and people should conscious also, okay, because there are still now there are so many cities, or there are so many families who kept the water day after day in a tub, in a bucket, and they kept it for the next kept it for the 7 days, for 10 days. But don't do this every day, you should change it. Yes, this is very good, but every time we can't do. That's why we get so many electrical things like the um, uh, mm, filter we get. So we have filter, we can filter it properly, but some still now there are some areas who got, which people got the very unclean water. So they have to be first boil the water, then stain the water. After that they should use it. Okay, it is very good, but for every family it's not possible every day and every time basis they boil the water. So that's why if possible people can buy the filter, water filter, and as per that they filterize the water and then drink it. So the Constitution of India recognized the right to water as being a part of right to life under Article 21. So Constitution give the order and written the Article 21 that everyone should need the water and everybody have right to get the water for their life saving. This means that it is the right of every person, whether rich or poor doesn't matter, to have sufficient amount of water to fulfill his or her daily needs as a price that he or she can afford. Maybe you can buy the water, but still you have to right to get the water actually. In other words, that there should be universal access to water. That means universal access means all of the world basis people get the water. There have been several courts cases in which both the high courts and Supreme Court have held that the right to safe drinking water is a fundamental right. So Constitution declared that water is the fundamental rights. More recently, in 2007, the Andhra Pradesh High Court restated this while hearing a case based on letter written by a villager of Mahbubnagar district, on the con contamination of drinking water. The villagers complaint was that a textile company was discharging poisonous chemical into a stream near his village. So what happened in the Andhra Pradesh 2007, that there were a textile karkhana, you can say, okay, or company. There was a textile company and it released or discharging the poisonous chemical where it's near the stream. That means there is a water body, maybe the pond, maybe the river, whatever water bodies is there, they released or they discharging the poisonous chemical to that water body, that stream. And this is the main fact is that streams or that water bodies water, local people they are using that water, but as per the poisonous chemical, when mix the poisonous chemical to that water, it become poisonous. That means water become the poisonous and it's not safe for the drinking for the people. So the villagers' complaint was the textile company was discharging poisonous chemical into a stream near his village, contaminating groundwater, which was the source for irrigation and drinking water. The judges directed the Mahbubnagar district collector to supply 25 liters of water to each person in the village. So that means what judge has given the judgment? He told that supply 25 liters of water each person. That means each person every day they got 25 liters drinking water. Where? From the government. So that means this is the public facility. We should enjoy it. This is the fundamental rights. So that's why they got it from the government. Public facilities like water, there are other essential facilities that need to be provided for everyone. I have discussed before when I started the chapter this, that healthcare, sanitation, everything. Similarly, there are things like electricity, public transport, schools and colleges, they are so also necessary. So these are known as public facilities. Now, the important characteristic of the public facility is that once it's provided, its benefit can be shared by many people. So that means if I get the benefit, I have to be shared with the many peoples also. So this is my duty actually. For instance, a school in a village will enable many children to get educated. Similarly, the supply of electricity to an area can be useful for many people. Farmers can run pump set to irrigate their fields. People can open small workshops that run on electricity. Students will find it easier to study, and most people in the village will benefit in some way or the other way. Now, what is the role of the government? The government's role, given that public facilities are also important, someone must carry the responsibility. Carry the responsibility of providing these to the people. This someone is the government. So who is the someone? That here is the first line. Someone must carry the responsibility. So someone is the government. Government is carry the responsibility. One of the most important functions of the government to ensure that these public facilities are made available for everyone, available to everyone. Let us try and understand why the government must bear this responsibility. So this is the question, that why government bear all the responsibilities for all the people. We have seen that private companies operate for profit in the market. You read it about in this chapter, in the chapter of the story of Shard in your class 7 book. In most of the public facilities, there is no profit to be had. For example, what profit can acquire to a company for keeping the drains clean or running an anti-malaria company? A private company will probably will not be interested in undertaking such work. So any type of public company, okay, or private company, they will not take any responsibility for your studies, for your electricity, for your water issues, for your education, for your health care, for your transportation system you get or not get. They can't bother about this, but government have to be bothered, because we choose the government. We give the one vote for choosing the government. That's why he bound to do this work. But for the other public facilities such as school and hospitals, private companies may well be interested. We have many of these, particularly in large cities. Similarly, if you are living in a city, you will have seen private companies supplying water through tankers or supplying drinking water in sealed bottle. But they take the money, isn't it? Maybe they bothered sometimes, but we have to buy that bottle. But when in Andhra Pradesh, government sent 25 liters of water for the every people every day, they're not taking the money. So this is the differentiation between the government sector or government facilities and the public facilities. Those children who studies in the public school, like you are the study in the public school or the private school, you have to pay the fees every month. But those who are taking their lesson from the government school, they not be means they not use the money for their studies. So this is the differentiation actually. They not to be spend money for their children, their parents. So in such cases, private companies provide public facilities, but at a price that only some people can afford. Yes, exactly. Every people not be afford for the good education, for like a private school education. And this is also the differentiation. The studies and the teaching also the different, because government, those who are government teachers, they are just teachers, like as well as do or not do, they don't be bothered. So you listen, you can learn or not learn, they don't bother. But yes, in public school, in the private school, teachers, everybody bothered about your studies also. Yes, Kumkum, that good educational system only you can get from the private school, not the government school. Okay, that's why nowadays parents, if they not afford money for the food, but they try to arrange the money for their children's study, because nowadays educational system is very much in raised in every country, and it is the competitive for daily life for the students also, those who are actually, those who are taking the education properly. So maybe father mother, they can adjust with their food, adjust with their any items for which is needed for their home, but still they want to use their money for their children's studies, still children's education, isn't it? This is the differentiation. Otherwise, what was the problem? Every children, every family's children go to the government school and take the free education, and whatever education they have given, you just take it. But there is no means what I tell, there is no good any good lesson, good education you get. Just normal education you will get. Okay. So if we go by the rule that people will get as much as they can pay for, the many people who cannot afford to pay for such facilities will be deprived of the opportunity to live a decent life. Clearly, this is not a desirable option. Public facilities relate to people's basic needs. Any modern society requires that these facilities are provided so that people's basic needs are met. The right to life that the Constitution guarantees is for all persons living in the country. The responsibility to provide public facilities, therefore, must be that the government. Now you can see on the board, I have drawn one circle, and the circle is separated so many boxes. There are so many boxes. So actually, what is this? This is the source of union budget, which was showing 2017 and 18 union budget. Okay, so this box is actually for what is this? Actually, central government spends money on rupees goes to this, the box other expenditure. Government expend the money for other facilities 13p paisa or percentage. Okay, this is the box here, states share of taxes and duties 24 p, finance commission and other transfer 5. This is the subsidiaries, this is the defense, this is the interest payments, this is the central sector scheme, and this is the centrally sponsored scheme. Okay, so this is one the budget which already made 2017 and 18 these years. Now our next chapter, next point is, next part is water supply to Chennai and it is available to all. So is it available to all? This is the question. So this part we will start our next class. But hopefully Friday winter vacation will start. You will get the notice. Okay. So maybe 24th we will do the last class. Hopefully you will get the notice from the school, but maybe coming week or this week Friday we will not get the class. So when school will reopen, then we can start only this chapter and we will complete the chapter. Before that, by today I will send history chapters question answer on your Google Classroom, and this public facilities question answer also I will give you on the Google Classroom. Still, thank you and Merry Christmas to all of you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Okay, all of you. Thank you. Final term syllabus we will give you. Okay, this is the final term syllabus inside the final term syllabus. Okay. Okay.